Hey guys, it's Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy, and can all my handsome and wealthy men tune into the video. Now, guys, this video, I think all men and all women should watch this video because here's the thing, guys. When it comes to women and when it comes to men, a woman should always honor her man, just like a man should honor God and honor his woman, okay? So, interesting, man. I was watching a podcast, man, and they were talking about Adam and Eve and how when Adam was in the Garden of Eden with Eve, how she bit the apple and, she influenced him to bite the apple, which caused them to eat from the tree of knowledge and all this stuff. And then that's how they knew they were naked, blah, blah. But the point is, when it comes to men and women relationships, the man should always be in charge. The woman should offer some sort of guidance, in a sense, to the man that doesn't see anything. So a woman should always be able to point out your flaws, because you never want to have a yes man around you, right? So what's the point of me making video? Men, although we lead the relationships and although we lead our woman, you have to understand that sometimes women see stuff that you don't see in the moment. So you always got to try to keep that woman around that is always going to give you that tough love at times. Yeah, we may not understand it. Yeah, you're like, what? Like, I'm the leader, I'm the alpha, whatever. But the point is, you should always be able to take feedback, all right? Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm doing this wrong. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. I feel like that's always been my thing when I've been, when I've been in relationships, and the relationship that I'm currently in now. You always got to be able to take that constructive criticism, man. And sometimes, as men, we have this big ego. So it's kind of like, okay, I may not be able to always understand at that moment what it's meant for me to grow, but you want a woman that's going to grow with you, not just be there and leave you stuck. So for example, maybe I'm going for this job. We got benefits. They got everything I want, but I have to work a crazy amount. And I could go find another job that could cover me with the same thing that she saw, and she found something that was better, or she saw something in the contract that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So so that's what I'm saying. So when it comes to gender dynamics, I think men and women are better together than better apart. And man, I feel like a lot of the times we get into like crazy arguments. And so from that perspective, when you're with a woman and she gives you some sort of criticism, we just take it and we run. We don't look back. We don't try to see what she saw in the situation. We kind of look back and we be like, oh man, she's tripping today. But a good woman will help you out. And there's nothing wrong with a woman being a pick me. All right. A lot of women are jealous, or they're like, oh my gosh, she's a pick me. And it's like, isn't that what you were created for? Isn't that what God intended you for? Isn't that your purpose? All right. I feel like we've gotten off track with this purpose for the woman. All right. Men have never forgotten their purpose, but women, like I said, want to be a man's helpmeet. That's what you're there for. If the man is making money, or he's trying to improve himself and he's trying to develop himself, just be his helpmeet. Just be his piece. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fuss, because at the end of the day, we're on the same track. If you're with me, spiritually, divine, whatever, like, man, YouTube, y'all got to push this video, because I'm preaching today. It's Sunday while I'm recording this video. So guys, we gotta just get to it. We gotta get to it. All right. And just because you're the leader in the relationship, I think that your woman should be able to give you some insight on some situations. So that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest gem, man. I mean, That's all you have to do is sometimes listen, right? And it just makes the relationship smooth when you can, you know, take that criticism and put that into being a better man. And that's what a lot of the movement is about, right? A lot of the movement is about men and women coming together and building each other up. Like, so that's really like all I gotta say about that, man. We're gonna keep it kind of short today. That was just something that, you know, was on my mind, and I said, look, a lot of men need to hear this. A lot of men want to be this alpha, but they can't take criticism. They get easily offended, they get easily emotional. And it's like, dude, hey, let me take a step back and think about this stuff. So, but you guys, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Turn on your post notifications, guys, and remember, attract the woman you want, not the woman you're settling for. And it's Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy, and we're out.